rugby, Rogers took over defensive end. Is there anything that Duke can't do? And now he's going to return the puck that the little Giants will have to do. This kid is amazing.
Raising the back. The Morrison and you joy.
I forgot about those games that were on our sister station, the score 690. The Thunder flag football game. Great call by JB. Kind of coincidental that she did today. This was worked out well. Got a question for you, Genevieve. Yeah. This is the Common Man program, by the way. 54321, Radio Dinosaur, Radio Target. Do you consider yourself fairly persuasive? So you're one of those people, and not only persuasive, but that you can bamboozle people, that you can say, I'm going to get this person to do what I want them to do, and I'm going to do it in a very circuitous way, or I'm going to take a circuitous route. So they don't know I'm really trying to get them to do something. You're coercing them without them really knowing. Are you good at that? Can you persuade on the poker table? Yeah. Do you hear that one where dude says, okay? Yeah, I've been at that. Let me ask you something. In all the Wall Island celebrity poker tournaments that you were in, how many times did you get to the final table?
None.
I got it twice. By the way, we could do a long but not forgotten Amarillo swim dive. Did you see that?
Really?
You know who Amarillo swim is? Amarillo swim was probably one of the first. Really, he was one of the first personalities in poker.
Yeah.
He won in 1972 a World Series of poker, and forgot dead. I was thinking of doing a whole thing about playing the gambler and all that, but I decided against that. The reason I say that is because you mentioned Dukes. There's a paper he turned in at school, and can you see what's on the top?
I see a star.
An orange star. He got an orange star. So he got a star. That means he did really well. He gave this to me and said, here, Dad, why don't you read this? This is what he turned in. This was his assignment. It's Daniel number 10, assignment number 10. How do you read this one?
Sure.
Dear Mom and Dad, I've always wanted a pet around the house. I would appreciate if I could get a dog for different reasons. One is that I wouldn't just sit around and play video games on weekends. And I know you don't like that. And the whole family would also like that. And instead of TV, we could train him. And we could watch him/her do tricks instead of TV. And besides, most dogs are really cute. I know you love me, and I know you care about me, and I want a dog. So can I have a dog? Mom, Dad, very persuasive, tugging at the heartstrings. I know you love me. I know you care about me. It gets me away from video games.
Good argument.
We could work together as a family, training the dog. What do you think your old dad's response to that was?
You have to give him a dog now. You have to after that.
Look, let me ask you a question. If I get him a dog, will you let him live at your house with a dog? Because there ain't going to be no dog in my house as long as I live there. Nice effort, Deuce. Nice try. You know, I mean, that, I must admit, that's persuasive. That was well done. It was well wrote. He got an orange star for it, for crying out loud.
You're breaking your boy's heart.
Yeah, but I don't want to break the dog in. They have to go to the bathroom outside. You want to have to go through that? We went through this before. It's Deuce's dog for the first week, and then it's Dad's dog. To train the dog when and where to go to the bathroom. To train him. By the way, do you remember what we talked about? Because I had several people email and say, oh yeah, our dog wipes its feet. In the house. Sure he does. You know what else he does? Removes his coat, hangs it up, too. Of course he does. Yeah. And you know what? He fills his own dog dish. And he cleans up after himself. He washes his own dog dish. Of course he wipes his own feet. A couple of people tried to say that. Those are the people that, have you met pet lovers that are really, I'm really in love with my pet, and they treat them as almost a human being or one of the family? and then they do start to believe, and I think it's because, I don't know if it was Haight-Ashbury days, or if it was just mental illness in general, or just a real true love of their dog, and they really believe that their animals can start to communicate with them, can walk with the animals, talk with the animals, laugh and sleep and fuck with the animals. And so people really start to believe those things. And I just want to give them the old devil. So I don't think it's going to happen anytime in the near future. But I do have to admit, news gave it the old college truck.
That's pretty good.
That's the old college truck, yeah. I guess it's not the college truck, he gave it the old elementary school truck, is what he did.
What was the basis of the assignment?
Persuasive writing was the name of it. Persuasive writing. What the issue is, I would like a pet dog. What I want a dog. Why is it right? I won't just sit and play video games all the time. I would clean up after it, though. You know what? It doesn't mention that anywhere in the letter to me. See, and then it also says, it would teach me responsibility. And then under restate, it says, I know you love me and care about me, and I want a dog. So could I have a dog?
Oh.
Nothing about cleaning up after the letter to me, though. You know, he conveniently left that part out of that letter about cleaning up after the dog. My boy is not as dumb as I look. So anyway, but good for Deuce. He got a good grade. You know what? At least he got a good grade.
You got a star.
He got a star on that, and we're happy for him. You gave the Vikings a 5. So we stopped some draft today. I know there's a lot of people that would still like to delve into the draft. I gave the Vikings 5 stars, so they're a 4.5. You can't give them 5 stars, right? I mean, nobody deserves a 5 star. It's sort of like back when we used to get our employee evaluations, where under every category, your superior was give you a number 1 through 5. 5 meaning perfect, 1 meaning it's the beginning of the middle of the end of the end for you, right? And you and I talked about this out here. We both got 4s for attendance. So, well, I've never missed my job. I've never been late for my job. How do I get a 5? But as we've talked about before, if they give you 5 in a lot of things, then when they fire you, they're afraid that you'll take the court. You'll go, well, funny, but here's my employee review, and they have me as a perfect employee, and now a month later they wanted to get rid of me. No further questions, Your Honor. You're a witness, and then you get the big severance check, right? They might even have to give you the radio. So, 5 stars is tough to do. I give the Vikings a 4.5 star, is what I give them. They did the things they needed to do, and we're happy for them. Do we need any more draft talk? Do you have anything?
I think that's good.
Do you have anything to add on the draft?
No, I think you're spot on.
If anybody has anything to add on the draft, we can certainly take draft phone calls. And we can take draft emails. I think the biggest stories today we're waiting for, and I know that the reason the story is, if the name wasn't censored, it probably wouldn't, it would still be in the paper, but it wouldn't be front page. It would be one of those stories in which it would be on probably the B section, Metro section, be buried, second or third page. When the verdict was finally announced, it might get front page below the fold, might get front page of the Metro section. I believe that closing arguments are taking place today, and maybe even as we speak. I don't know if they started, because I thought they were going to possibly call another witness today, but I don't know. If you could find anything out there, that would be fine. If not, that's cool too. Most people expect the closing arguments to take most of the day today, at least the people that I trust, the great